Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a quick video on chicken wings. Not really, they're chicken thighs. They're two different flavors. There's mild for me and suicide sauce for Amy. It's what Amy really likes, and that's just how she likes to roll. It is what it is. So Amy, take her away. Let's take a bite.
Oh, this is so hot. Alex, can you go get me some milk?
I'll go get you some right away. I'll be right back.
I didn't think they're that hot.
Yeah, they're really hot.
All right, so please stay tuned and we'll see what it was that made Amy feel like she was going to die. Please hit like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul, and with me is my lovely wife, Chef Amy. Say hi, Amy.
Hi.
So, Tara asked us to do some chicken wings, and Amy and I have a little bit of a problem. Amy likes it so hot she could probably kill half the population of China, Russia, and the whole Middle East because she really likes it hot. She's actually beaten Indians with her shenanigans and how much she can handle. Amy is a special breed. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. Amy can handle more pain. Amy can handle more weight. Amy can handle more spice than the average human being. I almost swear she was a superhero because she's got that ability. She's stronger than anything. So Tara asked for some chicken wings. So Amy, come in and let's take a look here. But Paul, these aren't chicken wings. You're right, they're not. They're chicken thighs. I don't like chicken wings. Amy, do you like chicken wings?
No, they don't. They aren't as meaty.
Exactly. Amy and I want to sit down and have a meal. I want a meal. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but we go out for all you can eat wings. That restaurant's going bankrupt because it takes $1 million. It really does. I remember growing up, me and my buddy used to go out to a bar called Don Cherry's, and we'd probably rack up close to 200 wings each. There's no meat on them. But look at these chicken thighs. They're so full of fat. So you don't want to be doing this a whole lot.
They're not full of fat, you mean?
No, they are. I mean, chicken is not as fatty as beef or anything else. But if you look at this cut here, it's definitely going to be more on a fatty side. So, unfortunately, one of our old friends used to sit and say, more like cry. It's like, oh, it has to be deep fried. It has to be deep fried or it's going to be no good. Well, we have a secret weapon. And you'll see here I have some baking soda, pepper, and salt. Amy, does that seem right to you?
Yeah.
Yes, because she knows something you don't. You don't need deep fry because I tell you right now, deep frying is the bean of everything. It's so fatty. It's just so greasy. Amy's lost a ton of weight. I've lost a ton of weight. And we've done it surely not by deep frying everything we eat.
We don't deep fry everything.
We don't deep fry anything. And the biggest problem some people have is they get into that little notion, they get a deep fryer and everything has to be deep fried. And it's so stupid. It really is. I can't begin to tell you how dumb it really is to do that because it's ridiculous. Because you start gaining more weight, your blood pressure, cholesterol, like everything gets up, and it's worthless. So what are we going to do instead? So I'm going to use baking soda, Arm & Hammer. Now, by the way, guys, you have a fridge. You should have a bottle or a thing of this in your fridge all the time, fresh. starts getting bad, chuck it, put a new one in. It helps with the smell. And what this is going to do is it's going to help the skin get a little bit better off, so when we bake this, it's going to almost seem like we deep fried it. It's going to give drier, crispier skin. It's going to make it cook a lot better. And oh yeah, so you know what, this isn't going to work for me. I'm just going to use my hands. Baking powder, or pardon me, baking soda is probably one of the greatest things you can ever buy, because it really is good. It's great for your fridge. It's amazing for your fridge. And on top of that, it just helps all smells. I mean, maybe I should put one under the bin. It's getting summer out, and it's getting summer out, and things are going to start heating up, and you know, you're going to sweat like crazy. Amy thought I was making a joke about her farts or something, which normally I would, but in realisticness, I mean, we all have like an extremely hot summer where we just do nothing but sweat like crazy, even if you're not doing anything physical. So we're just going to try to coat this on as good as possible. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a cover on this, and I'm going to put this in the fridge. Now, we're going to be cooking this later. If you can let that sit for 24 hours, that would be the best. But you know what? Most of us don't have 24 hours that we can just sit and look at food and wish we were there. So if you can, Terho, can everybody, sit this in the fridge 24 hours, cover her up. This is going to help dry everything out, because wet, soggy wings is not necessarily going to crisp in the oven as good as you want. And this may not work out as good as I want to, but I'm pretty sure this will. So we'll come back when we're ready to start making sauces and start cooking. So this really should be good. I'm excited. Amy, what do you think?
Yeah, it'll be good.
You excited?
Yeah.
Trust me, guys, she's excited. She's so excited, she just can't hide it. She probably don't get this home. But anyways, we'll be back. Before we let you go, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. With me is Alex and
Hey guys.
Amy. Amy's hiding her under summers.
Hi.
Today we're going to be making a request from Terho. He wants some burning hot chicken wings. Well, Terho, Amy, Alex, and I don't believe in buying chicken wings because they're too skinny, there's no meat, and I don't have $500 to make one meal. So we're going to make chicken thighs. So we've already showed, the first part of the video showed you what we got for the coating and everything else. It's been sitting here mostly all day. Preferably, you want them in for 24 hours. I don't have time for that, so we're going to throw this into the oven for about half an hour. So I'm going to timer. And we're going to set it for 30 minutes. Now every 5 minutes we're going to turn them around, because they need to be flipped about every 30 minutes. Okay, so
Every 30 minutes or every 5 minutes?
every 5 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes. Now, while we're waiting for that, we're going to take some sauce here. We're going to make some sauce. So I'm going to take some pineapple juice from some pineapples. Now, if I can get Miss Amy's attention here for a minute.
Yeah.
Part of Terho's request was that we make suicidal nuclear hot wings. So Amy and Alex has volunteered to eat some suicide wings. Good for them. I can't touch them. But
I'll give it a try.
we're going to make some really, really suicidal wings, and I'll tell you, because Amy loves the hotter the better.
And that right there is Reaper 51 sauce. That's one of the hottest sauces ever.
That's technically made with the hottest pepper in the world. So I'm going to take some pineapple, and I don't feel like cutting individual chunks, so I'm going to put this through the food processor. Best way to do it. So excuse the loudness for a second. Doesn't need a whole long time, just, Goes through motions, make it a little chunky. When you got a food processor, what you want to do when you take the blade out, put it on top of the sink. The person that's cleaning dishes can take it and clean them themselves without it being in the sink. Because if you put it right in the sink and someone's not paying attention or even aware that it's there, it's going to cause problems.
Yeah, you can cut off a finger.
Yeah, very easily. And if you cut your finger off, and I'm sorry for sounding a little gross on that, but if it happens, and it has happened, don't panic, go to the hospital, take the finger with you, put it in a bag of ice, and that'll take care of that. Now I've got 2 spatulas I'm going to be using, because this is going to be hot sauce and this is not. So, don't mix. Then I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice in. Then I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce. I love the soy sauce. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's Dutch made, and it's absolutely amazing. Now to help kill some of the sugar and keep things a little healthier, we're going to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar is really good for sauces.
It is. It's amazing.
For all kinds of sauces.
And then I got some garlic hoisin sauce. And it is really good sauce too. Amy's also used to it because I don't think I've really made anything with it for her since we've been married.
I'm just going to give that a smell. See what it smells like. Yeah, it smells pretty good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really, really, really good sauce.
They must use that a lot in Chinese food.
I don't think it's just Chinese food though. I think a lot of people...
A lot of Asian food in general.
A lot of Asian food, a lot of us use it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you can't find this, you can replace it with honey garlic sauce, hard garlic sauce. That will work just fine. Then I'm going to use some crushed chili peppers. It's going to give it a nice little medium heat here. Some people say it's hot, but it's not.
They're not that hot.
Not really, no. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to put a little bit of smoked paprika and onion. This will give it a little bit of heat, but nothing at all that's going to, be really killer or anything like that. And then I'm going to put in some baking powder, or baking soda, sorry.
And the baking soda just thickens it up?
Just thickens it up a little bit.
Okay.
And then Reaper 51. It is absolutely the hottest sauce we can get our hands on without doing some special order to Mexico. I'm just going to put enough to make it subnuclear for Amy because that's what she wants.
And if you're in Canada, you can find Reaper 51 in Superstore in the hot sauce section.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we give it a nice mix. Oh yeah, it tastes great. I'm going to come over and give Amy's nuclear bomb.
And I think the thighs are about ready to be turned.
Yeah, they are. As soon as I'm done mixing this. And once I'm done here, I'm going to get Amy to come over. And Amy, I would like you to take a little taste test of the small bowl, please and thank you. Oh yeah, that tastes freaking amazing.
I need a spoon
Well,
or something to eat it with.
oh, get a spoon. you go. Thank you, Alex.
No problem. Here you go.
Alright. So the small one?
Yep.
Oh, that's so hot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Super hot.
And it's only going to get hotter as it sits there and marinates while we're waiting for chicken.
And I think I'm actually going to try a little spoonful too. That is spicy. Oh, it's actually not that spicy.
We're trying to make it very nuclear for Terre Haute, so it's going to get more spicy as it goes.
Oh, that's true.
So I'll dump a little bit more hot sauce in since you say it's not too bad.
By the end of it, it will be very spicy.
Yeah. So if we look at the chicken here, you can see that the bottom's starting to get a little white. So I'm going to start turning that every 5 minutes, and hopefully she gets done really nice and crisp. By the way, I've also used some parchment paper on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that is spicy. It's really spicy. I tried a second spoonful, and I think I got some more hot sauce in it in that last bite.
Give it one last mix up here. Now, as the sauce sits here, it will get a little hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
And I just put a little bit more hot sauce on, so it should fix that problem really good. Hopefully everybody likes this when it's done. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. We'll be back when the wings are done. But like I said, pay attention. Every 5 minutes, turn her over, make sure they're all cooked. If they're not cooked, put her on longer. Just be patient, they have to be cooked. And we'll be back. Welcome back. So we're still waiting to flip, and before we go further, I want to make sure I make an emphasis on this. When you're going to the grocery store and you are looking to make chicken wings, I recommend buying chicken thighs. They're very similar in the type of meat. They're very, very similar, except they have, if you get the boneless, you don't have to deal with the bones. And then number two, there's more meat to them. I don't know about everybody here, but I'd rather have a good meal out of it.
I'd rather have all meat.
I'd rather have all meat than
bone.
Yeah.
Than bone, and having very little meat, and then you have to rip it off and fight with it.
And eating around the bone.
And then have the bone joint sitting there.
Yeah.
Save your money, get some thighs. It's just way better at the end of the day. So I just want to make sure I clarify that before we move on. We'll be back very shortly. So again, please hit the like, share, subscribe button, or I'm going to have to feed Amy hot sauce in her sleep. Welcome back. So we're finally finished. We got our chicken wings right here. I got my two sauces. This sauce is hot, this sauce is not. So the black one is Amy's because, well, she wants it hot and the rest of us really don't need it that bad. So I'm going to take it into that and put it in here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So there's enough for everybody. So
do we each get 3?
yeah, you each get 3.
Okay.
So I'm just going to coat Amy's. Now, how many hot do you want?
How many wings? Or
Hot wings do you want?
probably 3.
So you want all 3?
Or maybe 2 hot and 1 with the non-spicy sauce.
So I'm just going to take this and coat this in here. Now I could let this dry in here. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't want to. So I'm just going to take this over here and I'm going to rinse this off so that the non-hot doesn't get mixed in with the hot.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
No. I only have one pair of tongs, so I mean, this is going to have to do. So this is going to be more of a tropical pineapple garlic. Sauce. The only difference is one's nuclear and the other is not. Now, key thing here is when you take the chicken out of the oven, you want to make sure that it's fully cooked. Poke some holes in it. Make sure you know that there's no pink inside there, because when somebody picks it up and starts eating, and they can feel that there's pink in there, someone's going to get sick, and it's not a good thing. Really not a good thing. And that works with fish and chicken especially. It will get you really sick.
You can get salmonella.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
be careful of that. But we're just getting ready for Amy to finish up some carrots and some potatoes, and we'll get that there. Amy's doing that right now. But this is pretty much it. This is my style chicken wings. Yeah, they're thighs, not wings, but it's a better value.
More meat on them.
Way more meat and no bones, and just way better. So I hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and thanks for being here.